Tonight is date night for me and my wife. There is no kid, she's with grandma, so I am gonna be making a beautiful filet and also a Wagyu Rib Cap. Cannot wait to make this. It's gonna be one of those epic nights, and it's just me and my baby. Enjoy this one. First things first, we gotta get the seasoning going. So we're gonna season this up real nice, and we're gonna get all the sides, okay? So I'll flip it over, get all the sides of it, and we want to make sure we dry brine this. Just look at the marbling on this thing. You probably can't see it, but I'll flip it on the other side. Look at that. I mean, it is beautiful. This is a thick filet, and I know she's gonna love this thing. But I'll go ahead and get my hands washed, flip it over, get the other side, let this dry brine be on point. Welcome to Around the Armstrong Table. This is a special one, a date night meal for my wife. Elevated comfort and cooking with love. On her plate, a purely seared filet mignon, and on mine, a buttery marbled Wagyu Rib Cap. And to complete the meal, honey bacon Brussels sprouts and a twice baked potato that hits every note. Let's get into it. I started this off by dry brining the steaks in kosher salt. Then I put them in the refrigerator for about 6 hours. If you can leave them in overnight, that yields the best results. This will bring the flavor and give you a deep crust when you sear the steaks. Next up, we got the potatoes, a little bit of avocado oil and some salt. And then I'm gonna wrap them in foil, get them into a 400-degree oven for an hour or until it's fork tender. These are going to be the base of that twice baked potato. And if you have watched some of my videos, I do have another twice baked potato with shrimp that's delicious. Now let's talk about these Brussels sprouts. This is one of my favorite quick side dishes. Everybody should love Brussels sprouts. I know they don't, but they should. The way I like to do mine is I'm going to trim off the head part of the Brussels sprout and then cut them in half. And I'll move those to the side. I get some bacon chopped up into nice sized bites. And I'm telling you, once you get the bacon rendering in that pan and you start to hear that sizzle for the bacon, it's game over. I mean, that's just the way to put it. So I get the bacon cooked up. I will remove some of the bacon grease, but I'm gonna leave some of that grease in there because that's what we're gonna cook the Brussels sprouts in. And we're gonna season it real simple, salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. And the Brussels sprouts are just gonna get so nice and tender. So once we get that char, and then you're gonna drizzle on some of that honey, okay? And you just wanna steam them for a few minutes until they're fork tender. Before we finish this dish, I wanna give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, SquidX Media. If you're a content creator like myself, trying to stand out in a sea of videos, photos, and algorithms, these are the folks you want in your corner. They specialize in helping creators grow their brand with killer media strategies, stunning visuals, and real results. Whether it's YouTube, TikTok, or the gram, SquidX has you covered. Check them out at squidxmedia.com and tell them I sent you. Now back to the video. Look at those beautiful steaks. And as you can see, the salt has penetrated deeply into the meat, so it's absolutely perfect. My boy Guga would be proud of this dry brine process. We get to the steaks and you want to get your cast iron skillet ripping hot. And the way I like to do mine, so first, my wife likes her steak cooked medium. I like mine cooked medium rare. So I'm going to start by cooking her filet first. And I want to get a beautiful crust on it on all sides. And then I'm just going to move her to the side, and then I'm going to introduce that rib cap into the pan. And again, that one is going to cook extremely quick because that marbling and that fat is going to start to render, and the smell that you get from that, oh man, it is so delicious and absolutely tasty. So we'll get the steak cooking, and like I said, hers, I want to make sure I get a nice medium internally, and mine is going to be very, very quick. The steaks are resting, so now we gotta focus on this potato. Now I can work on the potato filling. So I'm gonna cut the potatoes in half, and I'm gonna scoop out the insides of the potatoes and get that into a bowl. To that, I'm gonna add in some butter, some salt, some pepper. I'm also gonna add a little bit of heavy cream, just a dash of it or so. And then a couple different cheeses. We're gonna have some American cheese and also some mozzarella cheese, and then some chives, and get that all mixed up and put that right back into the shell. Just be gentle with these because they can fall apart a little bit on you, but you just want to make sure you get that all incorporated the right way. And then once I have that done, I'm going to put a little bit more cheese on the top, get it back into the oven so the cheese can melt. But everything is cooked. It tastes absolutely delicious. And like I said, if you've seen the twice baked potato video with shrimp, you know what I'm talking about. Once we have that done, we can go ahead and get this plated. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna put the potato on the plate first. Then we're gonna work on the Brussels sprouts and bring those to the plate. And then we're gonna bring the steak to the plate. And I'm telling you, the smell that's going on right now, I'm excited. I know my wife is excited. And it's just a nice way to kick off a date night for us. And you know, with no kid, always good fun to have a great meal. And just to let you guys know, I did forget to film the tasting, but let me tell you, this one hit the mark. A meal made with intention. Share this with your loved ones. I'm telling you, share this with whoever it is you want to. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate everybody that's been watching the videos and the support. We're continuing to grow, and there will be more videos to come. You guys let me know, and as I always say, on to the next one. Super tender. So good.